Well, hello there, and welcome to this week's Orlando Holiday Planning Podcast News, bringing you all the latest news from Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando. I'm recording this on Monday, the 24th of June, 2024. This week, Christmas monsters, test track, and price increases. So please stand clear of the closing doors, keep your hands and arms inside the podcast at all times, and let's get on with the show. The big news from the week, of course, came from Universal Orlando. As I predicted last week, lots of details were released about Dark Universe. This is Epic Universe's land dedicated to the Universal monsters. Universal Orlando is world famous for its Halloween Horror Nights, so it's going to be interesting to see what they get up to all year round. The land will feature classic spooky tales of Dracula, the Wolfman, Frankenstein's monster, the Bride of Frankenstein, and others with fresh new monsters and characters. One of them is Dr. Victoria Frankenstein, the great-great-grandkid of the infamous Henry Frankenstein, who's carrying on his wild experiments. When you stroll through Darkmoor, the spooky village, in Dark Universe, you'll come across all the creepy characters and crazy experiments in a theme park setting that's like nothing you've ever seen before. We created a village and a world beyond it where not only can these stories come together, but new stories can come in as well, explains Pete Carcillo, Senior Creative Director for Dark Universe. Now you're in the same place where all those stories come together, but it's the current day. Dark Universe is where you can find 2 cool attractions and meet some of the famous or infamous folks from Darkmoor. At Frankenstein Manor, you can brave the thrilling dark ride called Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment. Dr. Victoria Frankenstein lives in the manor and she wants you to witness her latest experiment. She has already brought her own creation back to life and now she's trying to fix all the monsters causing trouble in the village and make her family name look good again. You'll see her plan to tame the most dangerous monster of them all, Dracula, go wrong in a big way. Things get crazy as you're chased deeper into the catacombs by a bunch of Universal monsters. What I want guests to say is that was one of the scariest things I've ever done in my life. And you have to try it, says Greg Hall, Dark Universe's creative director. It's hard to scare people these days. We want to make sure they have fun and they see something they'll never forget. The second ride is a roller coaster. Curse of the Werewolf, a thrilling family coaster, can be experienced in the vibrant village of the Guild of Mystics. Racing through the woods, you'll find yourself relentlessly pursued by the menacing werewolves lurking in the shadows. It's not long before you come face to face with these creatures, dodging their ferocious attacks with lightning-fast reflexes in the ancient Darkmoor armory, and when you finally return to camp, you'll be forever changed, living in constant fear of the full moon's eerie glow. Sounds pretty spooky for a family ride, doesn't it? In Dark Universe, you can meet a bunch of cool Universal monsters, characters like Frankenstein's monster, the Bride of Frankenstein, Igor, and the Invisible Man in Darkmoor. Okay, I mean, I could be looking at the Invisible Man right now, no idea how that's going to work. Maybe things move by themselves when you meet him. Alright, let's check out the food at this place. It looks really awesome. A long time ago, an angry group of villagers burned down the old mill during the famous Frankenstein incident. Now, the mill has become the hangout spot for Darkmoor's monster hunters. Along with enjoying some tavern food, guests can check out the hunters' trophies and listen to stories from some of the village's most interesting and unique residents. Wondering why it's called the Burning Blade Tavern? Well, the mill on top of this restaurant catches on fire every 20 minutes. So if you like your bratwurst well done, you're in luck. Can't wait to visit this place myself in 2025. Buried deep beneath Darkmoor lie the creepy catacombs where vampires reside. Sitting on top of these catacombs is Das Steakhouse. Get it? Like steakhouse. A quick and casual eatery ruled by the minions of these blood-sucking creatures. The place is adorned with elegant art and ancient artifacts that give a glimpse into the luxurious lifestyle of vampires. At Das Steakhouse, you can indulge in kebabs, burgers, sandwiches and ribs, among other options. And as for what the vampires are feasting on, well, you might want to cover up with a turtleneck when dining here. Epic Universe will be opening in 2025. If you're thinking about planning a trip, speak with your own Orlando guru. Just use the links in the show notes to get in touch. They're working on revamping Test Track at Epcot right now. The ride shut down on June 17th for its big makeover, taking inspiration from the old World of Motion ride that Test Track replaced. You can't miss the eye-catching construction walls that are blocking the Test Track building in World Discovery, decked out with the ride's fresh logo and promising that the updated attraction is on its way. These walls are definitely making a statement. Peek behind them and you'll find a mishmash of materials, with plywood taking centre stage. Towards the rear of the attraction, you'll spot some scaffolding set up right next to the track. The construction crew wasted no time in bringing equipment to this spot as soon as the ride shut down. Speaking of the Disney theme parks, check out our latest video on YouTube letting you know the best and worst ways to get from the Disney parks to Disney Springs. It's not always as easy as you think. Just search for Orlando Insider on YouTube. Big news coming from Walt Disney World regarding changes to the Fantasmic dining packages starting in August 2024. Currently, guests can enjoy an entree, appetizer or dessert, non-alcoholic beverage, and guaranteed seating at the show with their dining package. But brace yourselves, because as of August 29th, 2024, appetizers are out and alcoholic beverages are in for the 21 and older crowd. Adults, get ready to shell out an extra $6 for your dining package at select restaurants, while kids can breathe a sigh of relief knowing their prices remain the same. But is the dining package seats worth it? Check out our video on YouTube. I review a sci-fi dine-in theatre restaurant, so see if the seats are worth getting. Just search Orlando Insider on YouTube. Disney World just spilled the beans on their Christmas plans, but hey, didn't give away the exact start date. Makes sense though, because each park likes to kick off the festivities at different times. So mark your calendars for November 8th, because that's when the unofficial start of Christmas at Disney World is rumoured to begin with the first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party of the season. It'll be held on select nights in Magic Kingdom from early November through the week of Christmas 2024. Parties take place at 7 p.m. to midnight. Join Mickey and his buddies at the Cinderella Castle stage for the ultimate Christmas extravaganza you don't want to miss, Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration. Minnie Mouse puts on a dazzling show at Magic Kingdom with Minnie's wonderful Christmas time fireworks, complete with castle projections, fireworks and festive tunes. Santa Claus will fly in with his reindeer to join Mickey Mouse and pals in the must-see Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade as it parades through the park. And who doesn't love treats? Enjoy complimentary cookies and hot cocoa in various locations throughout Magic Kingdom, in Fantasyland, Tomorrowland and more. Santa isn't the only one with a sweet tooth during the holidays. Get ready for a frozen surprise in front of Cinderella Castle, starring Elsa, Anna, Olaf, Kristoff, and those adorable Snokies. It'll be a holiday spectacle you won't want to miss during regular park hours and at the Christmas party. Get ready for some Jollywood Nights action kicking off on November 9th. With over 20 quirky character encounters, you'll have the chance to hang out with old faves like Phineas and Ferb, as well as get to know new pals like Bo Peep and Lotso. Plus, keep an eye out for Santa, Duffy and Stitch making an appearance too. Over at Epcot, Santa Claus will be spreading holiday cheer alongside storytellers from across the globe during the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays, running from November 29th to December 30th. Indulge in diverse holiday traditions from around the world with fantastic storytellers, tasty treats, unique souvenirs and entertainment and more. It's a celebration of cultural diversity that you won't want to miss. Well, that's all for this week. Thanks as always for listening. My name's Martin. I'm a former Disney cast member and now a full-time Disney travel planner. It's my job to make sure that you have an awesome Orlando adventure. Get in touch using the links in the show notes or visit orlandoinsider.co.uk. That's Orlando Insider, all one word, .co.uk. And one of the team will be happy to help you create some Disney dreams. Well, for now, have a magical day.